Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is the second part of my dollar a day haul. This is all of the dollar items. This is everything here. I actually didn't count this before I started, before I pressed record. So I'll be sure to insert how many items this is so you know what to expect. But I think there were some good finds, some new to me finds. And yeah, let's just jump right in. If you aren't subscribed and you would like to learn about reselling on Poshmark and eBay, see what things I'm picking up, see what things are selling for me, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And as always, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, let me know, I appreciate it. All right, so I don't know where to jump in, except I'll just jump into what's on top. Nothing is in any crazy order, so it's gonna be a surprise because I listed, all of this is listed. I listed this like a week ago, so it'll be a new surprise. Anyways, Eileen Fisher. This is a dress. Really love this color. It has pockets. It's button front all the way down. A perfect fall winter dress. And I can't remember the material. It's like a silk blend, linen blend. Linen, viscose, and spandex, a little bit of spandex. So anyways, I just like the color and I like picking up Eileen Fisher, especially for $1. So yeah. The comps on that were not as great as I expected. So I'm probably only gonna get about 30 for that. Again, if you wanna see how I price things, I do price higher than I'm expecting to get to allow some room for offers. You can see my eBay store or Poshmark closet below. I cross-list everything to both. And yeah, all right. This is an adorable Free People dress and absolutely love the cutout on the front. And then it's got the, the cutout on the back. But it's a blue color with the black accents and it's just a cute little mini dress. So this is the just regular Free People. It's a size 2 and I thought it was adorable. Something like that, probably only in that 25-30 range. And I make these guesstimates. I used to have everything organized and that was very, very time consuming. I know some people like to understand the value of things. So I'm giving you kind of a guesstimate on what I think I'm gonna get, but sometimes I do find myself listing a little bit higher after doing a little bit more research. So yeah. All right, there's 2 of them. I think they are both by each other. So the tag didn't look too intriguing. I looked them up because I liked the style. So there's 2 sweaters. So this is a turtleneck and it's got this embroidery on the bottom. And then the second one, I think I found this second one first. I really, really liked. So just perfect for ski season, snowboard season. Again, Nils sportswear. So I saw these 2 and I was like, I really like the style. I wanna pick them up because they're obviously cheap, but when I looked them up, actually it looks like the comps, I couldn't find any sweaters. They're both wool blend. They're both a size medium. And this one's my favorite just because of the sleeves and the little accent on the top, but both of them I think are really adorable. So I think I'm actually expecting more in that 30-35 range, which I was surprised just because the tag didn't look too exciting. I'm scaring the dog, Luna. She's bored. She would like to go outside. She's gonna see her friend later today who she hasn't seen in a couple months. My friends came back. I'm very, very excited and she doesn't know she's excited yet. All right. Let's see. So this is an Anthropologie dress. This is Fleurit. And I thought this was going to do a little bit better, but when I looked up comps, I'm probably only going to get about that $30 mark, but absolutely love the pattern, very boho. It did have a very faint spot somewhere, which I just noted in the description. But still, I would wear it as is. It's adorable. It's a size 0, so pretty tiny, but cute, very cute. All right, this one, I tried to do some stain treatment and I know someone left me a comment and said there's a stain treatment that you can find at the dollar store that she had heard from some of the people at the bins that used it for stain treatment. And it was really effective. I will try to pop that in the screen of what the brand is, if I can remember where to find that comment, which I probably won't have much luck, but I've been waiting to go to a dollar store to go buy this because she apparently has had really great success with it. This, I don't know what the stain is, but this is a first for me. It's by a brand called Avocado. I don't know how to show this. There's Avocado. Is that how it's called? Avocado? No, Abu? Auto? I don't know. we're just gonna, so there's that, which you can barely see. This avocado, yeah, okay, oh geez, is the pull tag. So it's a medium large. They're a high-waisted, very high-waisted workout pair of pants. And the comps look pretty great, at least on Poshmark, not too much on eBay. Sometimes they do, certain things do better on one versus the other. But there's the avocado that's written down here on the leg. There is a spot right here, and I tried my best. It is pretty in there. So I don't even know if that stain treatment would work. It also has a little bit of pilling. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna get too much. I'm probably gonna get about 10 to 12 for this is my guess. I think I listed it at 19. But if the spot was out and they were in a little bit better condition, I'd probably be getting more in that 30, 35 range. So yeah. All right, this is a pair of Cool pants, KUHL. And these are size 8 regular. Just a gray, classic, straight leg hiking pant. And this one I could not find anything that indicated a convertible. A lot of these hiking pants you can, there's a roll tab or there's zippers to take off the pant legs. This is just classic. It's not convertible, but still a great pair of hiking pants. So, and with Cool pants like that, I'm probably in that 30 range. All right, this is Gwen Stefani's line. It's a little hard to read. All the labels, I've sold her line a few times, and all the labels are pretty hard to read, but this says Lamb, like lamb, and it's an extra small, the size is down here. But it's just a cardigan that's got these little leather patches, and then it's got the tie around the waist, and it's got a hood. I love hoods. So anyways, this brand is kind of hit or miss. Some of the stuff can sell for 50 to 100. Some of the stuff I've sold only sells for 20. So, you know, looking at similar items is helpful. With that sweater, probably in that 30 to 35 range is my guess. All right, this is a floor length cardigan by Free People. This is an older tag. And is it buttoned? It's buttoned. So, oh, geez. Where are we going with this? So it's just a really nice basic. It does have a little bit of pilling, but I mean, it's just kind of the material, wool blend, but it's full length. It opens. So it's just got it's just a great basic in my opinion. With the comps for something like this, very similar ones, not this exact one, were anywhere from 50 to 100. I think I started it at 49, 44, something around there. So probably hoping for that 35-ish range. All right, I'll save the two more oddball items at the end. Okay, so this is a men's Prana flannel. I would actually give this to a friend if it were his size, but size medium, really, really, really love this color scheme. And it's just super warm. It's like one of those just really nice winter flannels. So Prana for men, this is probably in that 30-ish range. I have sold Prana for men and women, and it's not a top dollar seller for me. It's not going to, you know, garner a lot of money, but it usually sells pretty effectively for me, you know, within a few months. And if I get it cheap enough, it's, you know, in that 20 to 30 range for most items. All right, this is cashmere. It feels amazing. What is this? Oh, so this is Sutton Studio, which most of the tags of the items by Sutton Studio just say Sutton Studio. And I know it's sold at places like high-end department stores, but this one actually says Bloomingdale's. What I have found is that if there is a brand that on its own doesn't do that well, but then you add, if there's a tag that actually says for Bloomingdale's or for Saks Fifth Avenue or for Nordstrom, if it actually says that on there, it sometimes sells better for me than if it were just the brand itself. So Sutton Studio, some people might not understand where it's from, but it's just a little cashmere turtleneck. Great basic. I love nudes. Lori Tata left a comment recently and I said something like, I'm really into nudes these days or something like that. And she put a comment saying, all I caught was that you're really into the nude thing or whatever I said. I'm really into nude colors, wearing them, and it's just, it seems to be on trend as well. So anything that's very simple and crisp and minimalistic and nude, and the nude spectrum is anything from like, you know, beige like this to the brown and everything in between. So yeah, so I think with that one, because it has Bloomingdale's, I think it'll do pretty well, probably in that 35 mark. All right, this was one of my favorite pickups, and actually the comps vintage is just so hard for me, but it's so fun. My battery's dying, so. All right, so this is such a classic winter item. It's a full zip. It is microfiber, so it's kind of soft, and this is a vintage Ralph Lauren. You can just see that vintage all over that tag. P, I don't know what that means. P for a lot of designer stuff usually indicates extra small. This is a men's item. I just did measurements and I just put it under small, but then I found one similar to this that was also written small. So I'm providing measurements and I am disclosing that that is I feel like it's a men's small, but anyways, just such a classic item. One of these is listed for, I want to say, on sale on eBay for $99. They originally had it marked at $124. Some similar ones sold that were vintage with similar tags were in that 100 range. I didn't list that high. I would like to move it, but still a really great find, and just a classic piece. So, all right, this is Marine Layer. I find this more and more, and it sells decent for me. So this is just a little plaid button front, pardon me, and it's Marine Layer, size medium. And I love picking up reds this time of year, just the holidays, winter, I don't know. All right, on the scheme of fun, oh man, there were, I want to say, 6 vintage sweaters, and I wanted to get them all, but this was the only one that was $1, and I decided just to give this one a chance. Oh my gosh, OMG, so much fun. It's got shoulder pads. I don't know what the sleeves are doing. It doesn't, yeah, it's not stretched out. It is wool blend, but it doesn't make that sound. But anyways, it's OSSI, so OC or Aussie ski wear. And just absolutely love the colors. It photographed beautifully. It does already have a couple washers, I believe. I could be mixing things up, but thought this was too much fun. And I really do think that this year is going to be a big ski snow season. If the snow in places, cater to it, I think a lot of people are going to be getting their Airbnbs and, going a couple hours from home and enjoying winter time. All right, this is a base layer. I've never heard of this brand. I want to say the retail of this was about $60 to $70. They do sell this occasionally at REI. So it is Odlo, ODLO. And it's just a men's base layer, size small. Really nice blue color. So the comps aren't too great. I'm probably expecting about the 20 mark. This one, I probably, I don't know. Yeah, it's a new brand. It's a pretty expensive. I don't think the store is still around. The label is intriguing. So obviously anytime I see something like this, I'm always going to go look at the material tag, if there is one. And see if there's an RN or if there's a name. This one actually has a name. So it's Beautiful Full. And the second full is just FUL. Pardon me. Made in Los Angeles is not always an indicator because they do have some really cheap items that say made in Los Angeles. Obviously I source in Los Angeles, so I see a lot of made in Los Angeles, but sometimes it can indicate some very expensive stores. And in this case, that's the case. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. Anyways, this is a hoodie for men. I don't think the store is still around. There are a couple comps, like there's a leather jacket that sold for close to $500 by this brand. The other way they write it is BTFL. It's BTFL or Beautiful Full are the two. It's the same brand. But it's a hoodie. It's got these, oh man, these cool pockets, which I think are just very subtle, but kind of different and yeah, I mean, just even little subtle details like how these are wrapped to keep them really secure. They do have a little bit of slits on the side right here. It's not super black, so it's been washed a couple times. I just noted that, but without easy comps for something like that, I'm probably only gonna get 30, 35, but it probably retailed for 150 is my guess. So it was an expensive store. It looks like it's closed down. And there's not many comps, but worth trying out. All right, this was adorable. The comps I knew weren't gonna be very high. With cloth and stone, I don't get too much, but the little peplum, the plaid, very kind of dainty. It's got the raw hem on the bottom, and cloth and stone, which is sometimes sold at Anthropologie, Nordstrom, and fill in the blank of lots of other places. It does have a button front back, which is cute. So the cost for this is somewhere in that 20 to 25 range. So, all right, this is tempting to keep, but I don't actually do all that well with puffer jackets or puffer vests. But I might actually, if it doesn't sell, I might actually keep it for this winter. This is a new to me brand called Jack Murphy. And this is a size large. It's got this little logo right here. Love the stripes on the inside, but it's just a full zip vest, and just a very classic. Honestly, it's more my, I didn't actually try it on. I took photos of it. I was like, oh, I should put that aside and see if it, but yeah, it's always a snug fit around the, you know, what are you going to do? But, yeah, puffer vests are just a classic. The comps were, I think this is an international brand, so I think a lot of the comps were overseas, like England and Ireland, I believe. This is an Irish clothing company, so I don't know how well it's going to do unless it goes back overseas, but it's just a nice piece. It's quality. All right, so the last two items, funky, different. One has a label and one does not. But, you know, sometimes you just have to take a chance. This actually might sell for $60 or $70 based off of comps. So this is Candy Jones, California. And it is like a little prairie dress, full length. It is lined. This one had a little bit of a snag down at the bottom. I don't know if you're going to see. But other than that, in pretty decent shape for being vintage. So I kind of aimed high. Some of these are selling for $150. Some of them are selling for $40. So yeah, but we'll see. And then this one doesn't have a tag and it looks like it's homemade, but, oh, that's because it had a little tie and I didn't want to lose it. It's not connected to it. So there is a little waist tie if someone wanted to tie it, but just to show you, it's another little kind of similar style dress. I'm sure it was the same person. Purple, full length, sheer sleeves, and yeah, all these buttons. Anyways, so this one, I mean, you could just tell by the stitching, very kind of raw stitching. So that's why I kind of am guessing it's homemade, but it's still cute. This one doesn't seem to have any major issues. And yeah, so anyways, that is it. That is my everything was the dollar on this haul. If you want to see the rest of the stuff, you can see the video from a couple days ago. And I have some more fun hauls coming soon. So if you aren't subscribed, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up before you leave. I very much appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.